Anything that could have gone wrong, went wrong. Ohio's had Akron's number in games at the Convo in years past, but this year, Akron walked in and took it over. The Bobcats never led in the game as Akron jumped out to an early lead and killed Ohio offensively, jumping out to a whopping 41-18 lead in the first half. It was clear as day Akron was the more talented team, and John Gross completely outcoached Jeff Boals. It was the definition of a beatdown.
They came in here and did exactly what they wanted to do, what they needed to do, and I got outcoached. We got outcompeted, and give them credit. It's a really good team. Like I said, I was happy with our fight and competing in the second half.
Like Boals said, the second half was better as Ohio worked the deficit down to 14 at one point and kept pace with the Zips, but the damage had been done in the 21-point loss. Players looked defeated and emotions were all over the place, which led to yet another Aiden Hadaway technical foul. While it didn't mean much in the grand scheme of things in this game, it's become a major issue that's affecting the team, part of a larger issue overall.
Yeah, I mean, it's at some point I knew it was going to come hurt us, and tonight was a night, and the emotional maturity has got to be there, and it wasn't tonight, and that includes myself. I got upset when we gave up a layup off a free throw when we weren't communicating, and as a senior, he's got to be better. He knows that, but at some point, you got to be able to do it.
Regardless of the poor performances across the board, players know they have to be better.
He said it was on him, but it wasn't on him at all. It was a collective unit. It was our fault for real. Like, we got to come out, we got to play harder. We got to come out, we got to do things better. We got to pay attention to the scout. We got to watch film better. We got to do everything better. We got to get in the gym more. So tonight was on us, it wasn't on him.
It's disappointing to see a team known for being a contender in the MAC not be able to keep up with one of the conference's elite teams, but more importantly, Ohio now sits at 5-4 with 2 road contests coming up against other MAC contenders, Kent State and Buffalo next week. It's time to see what this team's made of.
Yeah, every game matters, right? And there's got to be an urgency. And I've said this before, this is the best the league's been in my 7 years, top to bottom. And you can look at Ball State's record and Central Michigan's record, but when you have so many new people and players, like everyone's going to get better through the course of the season. Northern, plays really hard. They have talented guards, and they're going to continue to beat some people. So for us, there's an urgency every single game.
Reporting for Bobcats Showcase, Grant Kiefer in Athens.